All right, my friends, Ben here, back for another check on this Tiftuf lawn renovation I did just under 2 weeks ago now. If you missed that video, make sure you jump back on the channel if you have a cooch lawn and want to learn how to renovate it properly. So go and check that out. I'll leave it up in the link here. Click that link or down in the description box and that'll take you through to the video. Now, after that video, if you missed the next one, I did a 1 week post renovation review where we checked out the Tiftuf 7 days after the reno to see how it's doing. And as always, Tiftuf is just a really good, strong grower. It's a great variety of grass, and of course, it's coming back through very nicely. But go check out that video as well if you're wondering how the reno's doing 1 week post. But now we are just under 2 weeks post reno. It's 10 days now. I saw, if you were seen in the first week checkup, I would have noticed that the lawn was becoming very close to its first mow. Tiftuf, you definitely probably don't need to leave 2 weeks before you do the first mow. Most of the time, you kind of, it'll need its first mow within that 2 week period. So I've probably slightly overcooked it, if anything, that you'll see in the video today. I could have mowed it a couple of days ago. I just didn't have the time. I've got other clients to service and look after, so I've had to get them done. But we're here today to give it its first mow, and we'll keep that hider cut as we continue on into the growing season. Now, I'm also going to be putting down our grub control today, so some Acelepryn. I'll put a picture up on the screen if you're not sure what Acelepryn is, but it's basically a really fine brown prill, and you throw that out over the lawn using a spreader, an even spreader, and then you water that in, and that sits on top of the soil and stops any grubs trying to grow in your lawn. The common grubs are your army worm and your curl grub, white grub, whatever you want to call them. I'll put some pictures up on the screen of the worms and grubs that decimate lawns. But Acelepryn, really good product. I have used it over a number of years and it does a fantastic job. So we're going to be getting that down as well today, just to make sure that Tiftuf is protected from grubs. And if you live in Brisbane, you'll certainly know, I think this time last year, like, so many lawns throughout Brisbane got hammered by lawn grubs, like heaps. A lot of my clients sadly did, who weren't on sort of the program or had anything in place to prevent it. So a lot of their lawns just got hammered, and of course you have to do a post-treatment, which is a simple task to do as well, but you do a post-treatment to get rid of those grubs. But anyway, so that's what's going on in today's video. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. It's another cracker day here in Brisbane. It's starting to heat up a bit. But anyway, let's get into silo mowing this Tiftuf lawn renovation.
All right, everyone, so here we are, 10 days post reno, and as you can see, it has filled in still a lot from the 4 days ago that I was here doing the first checkup. So we can see this area was looking a lot better last time we were here, but it's certainly filled in a ton. But yeah, it is certainly due for its nice mow, first mow, well, and a nice mow. But you can see, yeah, it's all starting to come through nicely, and we want to start getting it down and keeping it at the height we want to maintain as we go through spring and summer here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. So anyway, that's how it's looking. We'll get the mowing today, and like I said, get the Acelepryn down. But anyway, let's get stuck into giving its first haircut for the season.
All right, edge is all done. Used the rotary scissors. Sometimes I'm a bit iffy about using the rotary scissors post-reno with all the sand in the cracks, but oh well, is what it is. Just got to sharpen them. If you missed the review on the 325 ILK, I'll leave it up in the description box. Go check it out. I have reviewed this multi-tool. It's fantastic. The rotary scissors for it are actually a new one. I use a still as well, which you may have seen, but I wanted to get the Husqvarna ones to try the rotary scissors on them as well. So stay tuned for a review coming of the still and Husqvarna combi tools and the rotary scissors, etc. But anyway, that's the edges done. Let's fire up the cylinder mower, give it its first haircut. Actually, let's check the height of cut too before we get into that. All right, so I did check that it is cutting all good. The reel's cutting good, so I've already done that check. Did that at home before I put it on the trailer and get into the day. But yeah, we'll just adjust the height now. You can see we are sitting on 15 mil. So I'm going to bring that down to probably around the 12 mil, I think, and we'll just continue to keep cutting it at 12 mil. So in order to do that, we just loosen this bolt here. That loosens the movable joint on the front roller here and allows the machine to sit down lower. But anyway, let's crack that and fix the height up. All right, down we go to 12. There we go. Cool, done. Right, let's fire this bad boy up, give it its first mow. That's how much came off. It's looking lovely. Look at the colour. So nice. Beautiful. Not a ton, but definitely. Alright, well there you go. First cut on the Tiftuf. Looking nice. Loving the colour that's coming into it. So yeah, we'll just probably bring this lawn down to weekly cuts now. And then when the growth really kicks in, we'll get some PGR
down on it, just because if you introduce cylinder mowing to your business, 100% you're gonna have to learn to put PGR down on some of your clients' properties, because the lawns grow so quick. I mean, me personally, this is just speaking for me, I don't have the time to get here every 3-4 days that it needs a cut in the growing season. So get some PGR down on it, it just really slows the growth down, and you can push it out to 7 days comfortably and come through and give it a nice cut, and there's not a ton of growth on top. But anyway, that's it. Scotty's done. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed that quick mow. But anyway, let's get the Acelepryn out and get that down on the lawn. All right, where are you, spreader? Need you. Need you. Fresh bag. All right, got our Acelepryn. Now, if you haven't put Acelepryn down before, just follow, as always, with applying anything to your lawn, follow the instructions so you can. All right, so when you get your Acelepryn bag, you're probably like many, reading the instruction going, oh my gosh, it's in hectare. I don't own a hectare of land in Brisbane. Congrats to you if you do, but it's in hectares. So I mean, just to cut it short, you're looking at around 1.5 kilos per 100 square meters. Okay, so yeah, you'll need to get a weigh scale. You'll need to place this on your weigh scale to zero it, and then of course you pour the product in until you reach 1.5 kilos. I've already done this multiple times, so I know approximately where to fill it up to for 100 square meters for 1.5 kilos. So inside our Tiftuf section is just under 200 square meters, around 190. So we're looking at around the 3 kilos per 200 square meters of lawn. So yeah, that's the application rate if you're scratching your head when you get your bag, as it's in hectares, as you can see here. But anyway, 1.5 kilos per 100 square meters. All right, let's get into it. All right, that's it. Acelepryn application down, and of course make sure you water it in. Now, it's not like a liquid fertilizer or something like that that you need to water in straight away. If you're short for time or whatever, you can get your Acelepryn down and water it in this afternoon or something like that. But ideally, if you're putting anything down in your lawn, it's just a good habit to get in of just watering it straight away. And that, so yeah, definitely, look, it's not a cheap product, but it's definitely worth it, because yeah, just getting hammered by lawn grub is not a good feeling when you've spent all that time and effort into keeping your lawn nice, just to have it decimated in a couple of days by grubs and worms and stuff is a sad feeling. So look, I can't remember exactly how much I paid for the Acelepryn packet. I think it's 20 kilos for 170 bucks or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely worth it, I think, at the end of the day, just to avoid like that decimation of your hard work you've put into your lawn. But anyway, that's it for the update, the 10-day update on the Tiftuf renovation. If you enjoyed it, make sure you click the like button, and of course subscribe if you are new to the MOW channel and you enjoy anything lawn and garden related. So yeah, anyway, that's it. Pack up, move on to the next job for the day.
It's a beautiful day here in Brisbane, going to be another warm one, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, anyway, hope you're doing well, mentally and physically. We'll see you all in the next video.